to God. What's going on, YouTube, on Sports Nation? Hey, we only got one game in basketball. They got one NFL game today, so it should be light. We got NBA Cup tomorrow. We're going to, dive into some stuff. Hopefully, y'all got some wins last night. We down to day 3 for the $10 challenge. I understand I have not been posting it, but we're gonna keep it. We're gonna keep it quiet. We want to see if we can really do it. I think we got to like day 4 last time. We had day 3. We're gonna throw out some stuff. We're gonna look at some stuff. But hopefully, what y'all been doing is going off of what we've been looking at and doing your own picks. I seen Christian Braun hit. I seen Luca end up hitting Sanguni. There's a lot of people that did their job yesterday. A lot of things going on in the NBA. But let's check out. We got the Clippers and the Suns tonight. Also, we have the Raiders and the Broncos in football. If you're new, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Also, check out Better, where we was doing all the free picks. Free pick for you all throughout the week, depending on when day you sign up. All you do is use code Clutch to sign up. Give you free $10 plus $200 up on the deposit. Free picks, and then they got discount picks throughout the whole rest of the year for football and basketball. Now let's check out the Clippers and Suns before we get to the football. Um, um, I was trying to see was James Harden playing, but Devin Booker is one of those ones, man. He has been having a fantastic season. By the way, his number been going up 28, 27. It's been around that mark. If you look at what he's been doing this season, he has hit this number out of the last, let's see, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So out of the 8 games, he's hitting this number 6 times. And then go head to head. He has struggled against the Clippers 18, 17, 26, 40, 15. This is obviously with KD, with Bradley Beal. He's playing against Bradley Beal today. But I expect Devin Booker to play pretty well. Let's look at his assists, by the way. His assists is at 7.5. He's been a very good playmaker, 7, 8, 8, and 6 on the last games he's played against them. And these are the last games this season, 4, 13, 9, 3, and 10. So it's been up and down with Devin Booker. One person that I am interested in looking at today is Royce. He's been very consistent. Royce O'Neal has been very consistent this season. Um, and if we go to it, it's points, rebounds, and assists. His numbers is pretty high. They're telling you to go under. Looks like Green will be making his Phoenix debut Thursday evening, which will likely result into Ryan Dunn over Royce O'Neal heading to the second unit. So that's something interesting to pay attention to. I don't know if Dylan Brooks is playing today. So that's something to pay attention to. We don't know what Jalen Green's numbers is. I would think Jalen Green wouldn't start, but that's gonna be something to watch. Jalen Green returning, but I don't think this affects Devin Booker at anything. I think Devin Booker's assist might be the one that you look at. If anything, Ryan Dunn has been playing well. I don't see James Harden right now, so I'm not sure if he's playing. John Collins, Mark Williams he's been like a double machine if I'm not mistaken. Look at Mark Williams and his rebounds. So Mark Williams' rebounds right now is at 9.5. We look at it, 16 against the Warriors, 7, 7, 12, 11, 6, 11, 12. And this was against the Clippers. They're number 7 against on the rebounding, by the way. So very difficult there to see. So they've already played each other. So what did Zubac do on the rebounding end? His rebounds at 11.5. Played the Suns, only had 5. They're 16th ranked. But he had 7, 18, 11. I don't think James Harden's playing tonight. I don't see why he wouldn't, but you just gotta watch out for stuff like that. I don't know if Kawhi's playing. We're still trying to figure out who's playing, who's not. John Collins right here. He's been kind of productive. John Collins points to 16.5. It's kind of high. I'm assuming he's starting. If it's that high, I'm assuming he's starting. Point rebound says 25. The only reason it's under because he's been on the bench. He should be starting. So okay, that's interesting. That's interesting. So let's go to Limelight and see. So if you look right here, Royce O'Neal, 5 out of 5 games, 16 points, rebound, assists. Obviously, this is when Jalen Green was not playing. So you got to put that in account. Then you look at John Collins right here, 8 rebounds and assists, 19.5 points and assists. Again, this is when him coming off the bench. We got to see if he's starting. If he's starting, to me, I think this is a good number for you to put on the over instead of the under because again, this is when he was um, not starting. So honestly, anything Devin Booker, I'm good with. Jalen Green is saying 5 out of 5 games without Dylan Brooks. Like he has not played with Dylan Brooks, so we got to see how Jalen Green plays tonight. I'm excited about Jalen Green playing. Finally get to see him play against a play with the Suns, and then we got Ryan Dunn right here. 7 out of 7 last home games. He's been doing very well. 8.5 points. It just depends on where. Like, does he come off the bench too? Like, just have to see what the starting lineup is, and we'll pay attention to it and see where the starting lineup is. We'll come back to this later on today and see what the numbers are for sure. But that's pretty much it for basketball. Again, I don't see James Harden. Well, this is just 100. Let's see. We got Chris Paul. It just depends. I would think if James Harden's playing rebounds and assists for sure. Um, haven't seen anything about him not playing. And then right here, like I said with John Collins, they were telling you to hit the under, but then they hit you right here with the hits out of the last 6 out of 7 games against Phoenix. So I think Collins might be a good one. Jalen Green's right now number is 19.5 points, assists, and rebounds. It just depends on how many minutes he plays too. So a trial game for sure. A trial game for sure to see like where all these players are, who's starting, and all this stuff. And it being the only one game out there, you got time to prepare and see what they're doing. So you have all the resources here. Now we're going here to the Raiders and Broncos game. Let me go ahead back right here. And since we got a little time, we'll be able to go to this. Okay, so Mr. Franklin, anytime touchdown last 2 out of 2 home games, he's been able to hit this. J.K. Dobbins, 15.5 rushing attempts under 4 out of 4 last games. He has not hit that because it seems like the Broncos have not been running the ball a lot. They've been throwing it. Speaking of throwing, Bo Nix, 1.5 pass touchdowns the last 3 out of 3 games. 1.5 pass touchdowns against the Raiders. 1.5 in the last 3 home games as well. Bo Nix throwing for 2 touchdowns might be the thing. And then if you like anytime touchdowns as well, Harvey, 3 out of 3 games he's hit a touchdown. I was looking for Bowers. So Genty, okay. Football is so difficult. Beach, where's Beach? Because now that what's the name is out, I'm trying to see if I can find. Okay, 12.5 for Beach. Because now that ah, Jacoby Myers is out, I think Beach might be getting the ball a lot more. And then the Broncos not having Surtain. I think this is going to be a high scoring game. Not even saying high scoring. Not saying high scoring. I think they're going to be able to get Beach the ball. I mean, 12.5 receiving yards is. I think that's something they can do. He's hit it out the last 12, last 2 out of 3 games. I like Beach right here. Beck. It might be Beck. 12.5 receiving yards. You might see that man Thornton get the football as well. I wanted to see Bowers. as well as get Bowers. I'm trying to make this video long. We're gonna get up out of here. Just had to look at some stuff. Reception, receiving yards. So right now they got it under 69.5 receiving yards. 3 out of last is hit. But if you look at his touchdowns, he went crazy last week. They don't have it, but he went wide. I think he scored 3 touchdowns last week. So that's something to check out. And then Harvey, where's Harvey at? His receiving yards might be one to look at as well. Receiving. Right here, receiving yards, 16.5. He's hit this out of the last 4 out of the last 6 games. He's hit this. So now we can go back over here. I was trying to find a receiving. They don't have it on here. Okay. And let's go to Bowers. So he has failed to do that. Okay, well that's gonna be pretty much it for the video. We'll have some more for y'all tomorrow. We have a lot of basketball, NBA Cup tomorrow. But I wanted to show y'all that for the Raiders and the Broncos game, and then also the Clippers and the Suns. Just check and see who's starting for the Suns and Clippers. Obviously, I think a good pick today for the Raiders would be Beck for 12.5 yards receiving, and also Harvey for 16.5 receiving yards. Also, if you want to go with Bo Nix for throwing for 2 touchdowns, because the Broncos have been throwing the football a ton lately. So I wouldn't be surprised if Bo Nix gets those 2 passing touchdowns today. Um, so those will be the three the 3 picks I got for football today. And then basketball, I like Harden for rebounds and assists. It just depends on if he's playing. Monitor pretty much everything else. I like Gillespie. I forgot to say about Gillespie. Um, I like Gillespie with the assists. That's my bad. He's been able to get those pretty often. Kyle Gillespie, he comes off the bench as well. So again, that's something that we have to pay attention to as well. But even rebounds and assists at home, he's been knocking this out 6, 9, 11, 6, 9, 10. And again, I don't think this is going to really affect him with somebody else that's scoring. It's just rebounds and assists. So I think that's a good play for Gillespie. Is a guy that he pretty much gets the job done off the bench. So it'll be very interesting to see. I like Royce O'Neal, but it just depends on if he's starting. So that's gonna be the video, man. Appreciate all the love, support. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We'll be back tomorrow, and I'm gonna see what's up the $10 challenge again. We're on day 3, so we'll see how it goes. Until next time, now, and God bless.